flashing lanterns down the spine of the dead road. Each one lit from something older than the fire that he was showed. The town of Embers Crossing had gone dark 3 decades past. He walked its hollow main street, and he lit it up to last. Not for the living, none remained. Not for the God that let them fall. He lights the towns because the dark should not be given all. His lanterns throw no warmth, only the shape of what was there. The silhouettes of storefronts filled with cold and vacant air. He lights them and he leaves them, and the flame does not go out until the last thing worth remembering has burned its memory out. He does not mourn the dead towns, he refuses them the dark. He walks the extinguished places, and he puts back every spark. Not to resurrect the living, they are gone beyond his reach. Lamplighter of extinguished towns lights what the living chose to leave in the deep. The elders of the Ashen Vale had shuttered their own eyes, had buried every lantern when the last good man had died. He dug them up before the dawn filled each one with flame, and lit the valley rim to rim, so darkness knew his name. His oil has no origin that any trader tracks. It does not come in barrels, it does not come in sacks. They say he bleeds it when the towns are too far gone to reach. A slow dark oil from somewhere in his chest beneath his coat, that smells of pine and scorched belief. He does not mourn the dead towns, he refuses them the dark. He walks the extinguished places, and he puts back every spark. Not to resurrect the living, they are gone beyond his reach. The lamplighter of extinguished towns lights what the living chose to leave in the deep. I was the man who let the last lamp die in cold Well's reach. I was tired and I was done, and the oil was out of reach. I told myself the dark was just the dark and nothing more. I woke to 30 families who had vanished by the 4th. I have carried every lantern since the sentence and is right. I do not light the towns for them, I light them for the version of myself that chose one night to stop. There is no absolution in the lightning. I have checked each flame for mercy and found none. There is only the act, and the act, and the act, until the last town on this earth goes dark, and I go with it. through the miles of blackened street, lighting what the living chose to leave. He has never lit a lantern for himself. He has walked every road in darkness that he gave to others. He knows the dark better than any man alive. He is no longer sure. He qualifies as that. He qualifies as that. He sat at the edge of the burning town, didn't raise a hand, didn't wear a crown. His eyes were open when the rafters fell. He has watched 1,000 towns descend to hell. Upon his coat, no gun upon his hip, just the weight of every fire on his cracked and silent lip. The road beneath him never cooled, the sky above him never broke. He is the only one who never choked on smoke. He never looked away, not once, not ever, not when heaven turned its face. Condemned to see it all until the last flame finds its grave. The witness who never closed his eyes cannot be saved. Outside of Sorrow Creek, they say his boot prints fill with ash before the week. He watched the men go down before the mountain spoke. He carved their number in the stone, then disappeared in smoke. Some say he was a judge who let a guilty man walk free, the sentence handed down to watch for all eternity. He cannot turn, he cannot flinch, he cannot mourn, he cannot drink. He stands at every ending at the brink. He never looked away, not once, not ever, not when heaven turned its face. Condemned to see it all until the last flame finds its grave. The witness who never closed his eyes cannot be saved. I was given eyes that will not shut. I was given roads that will not end. I stood before the throne and made my judgment, and the throne made its judgment. back again. I do not grieve the ones I could not help. I grieve that I remember every face, every fire I have witnessed burns inside me still. I am not a man, I am the record of this place. Through the ruin, through the silence, and he sees everything. He was there, the first fire. He will be there after the last. He has never once looked away. He comes to every town that's lost a name it wouldn't say, where the markers in the churchyard hold no letters, just the clay. His wagon runs on axle grease and something black and thick, and the coffins in the flatbed hold the names nobody picked. He don't dig, the earth already knows, and opens when he stops, and the graves accept the caskets like a mouth receiving drops. His face is like a verdict that was handed down too clean, and he buries what the living were too frightened to have been. I am the undertaker of unspoken names. I enter the lives you wouldn't live, and the truths you never claimed. Every man who swallowed silence till the silence swallowed whole gets a coffin made to measure for the shape of what he stole. I am the undertaker of unspoken names. In the parish of San Cinder, where the mission wall fell black, there were 40 years of sermons that the congregation kept back. He arrived the Sunday morning that the last old deacon died, with 40 nameless coffins stacked and nowhere left to hide. He was present at Fort Bellows when the colonel burned his maps, when the territory swallowed what the treaty left in gaps. Every acre built on silence feeds a different kind of rot, and he plants the names like seedlings in the consecrated lot. I am the undertaker of unspoken claim. Every man who swallowed silence till the silence swallowed whole gets a coffin made to measure for the shape of what he stole. I am the undertaker of unspoken names. I had a name once, spoke it once, beneath the winter sky, to a man who wore a badge and called my speaking a lie. He took the name and burned it in the courthouse where he sat, and told the town that men like me don't warrant more than that. So I became the vessel for the names that couldn't stand, and I built the wagon, cut the wood, and shaped it with this hand. Every coffin that I carry is the name I couldn't keep. Every burial is the word I swallowed down to sleep. I don't mourn what's in the ground, I mourn what never spoke. And the gods that silence me. Every century of swallowing comes due in a single night, and I'll bury what this world refused to bring into the light. I am the undertaker of unspoken names. Outside a town with painted doors, a fresh grave holds no marker, just the word it was before. He draws the territories that no government will claim, the parishes of scorched earth and the counties built on flame. His instruments are charcoal sticks and vellum stripped from bone, and every map he renders shows a place already gone. He moves through the burned districts with a surveyor's patient eye, measuring the distance between what was and the blackened sky. His saddlebag holds 30 maps of towns that don't exist, and each one is more accurate than anything you've missed. I am the cartographer of burned territories. I chart the ground that's in consumed and history wants story. Every ruin has a coordinate, every ash a longitude, and I'll map the whole damn nation till there's nothing left to include. I am the cartographer of burned territories. It was found in the wreckage of the Sallow River claim, where the mining company torched the valley when the silver came. He was mapping what the fire left before the smoke had cleared, drawing borders around absence like a man who hadn't feared. They say his maps reveal the names of those who lit each match, burned into the margin in a hand nobody's cracked. 3 land barons in New Mexico found copies on their doors, and by the following October they were territory floors. I am the cartographer of burned territories. I chart the ground that's sin consumed and history wants story. Every ruin has a coordinate, every ash a longitude, and I'll map the whole damn nation till there's nothing left to include. I am the cartographer of burned territories. I drew the map that showed my own town, drew it from the ridge 3 days before the torches came and took the eastern bridge. I had seen the measurements, the angles and the signs, but a cartographer don't alter what his instruments define. I watched it burn from elevation with my charcoal in my hand, and I mapped it as it happened, every timber, every brand. When the morning showed me nothing, I mapped the nothing to a map that lies about the ruins is a map that lies to you. Has a true map underneath, and I'll render every hidden acre till the honest lines are reached. I am the cartographer of burned territories, enrolled inside a leather case beside a cold and nameless fire. A map shows every burned thing in the hand that held the pyre. He digs by the light, he borrows from the dying and the lost. A lantern fed on final breath, regardless of the cost. His shovel blade is iron worn to something like a prayer, and the holes he opens never hold the ones who should be there. between the named and the deliberately forgot. In the margins of the churchyard where the consecrated rots. His hands don't blister, don't fatigue, don't register the cold. Because the man who digs for borrowed light don't age, he just grows old. I am the grave digger of borrowed light. I open ground for what was left unburied by the night. The ones who got no ceremony, got no stone, got no right. I'll dig until they're properly beneath the borrowed light. I am the grave digger of borrowed light. He was working the perdition fields, the winter of the war, when the bodies outnumbered all the markers at the store. He dug for 60 mornings without sleeping, without rest. And the borrowed light above him burned more fiercely toward the west. They found him once in Cinder Bluff beside a child's grave, redigging what the floods had taken, giving back what rivers gave. His lantern cast no shadow of himself upon the ground, as if the light had long decided he was not to be found. I am the grave digger of borrowed light. I open ground for what was left unburied by the night. The ones who got no ceremony, got no stone, got no right. I'll dig until they're properly beneath the borrowed light. I am the grave digger of borrowed light. My own grave, when done finished, left half dug beside the hill. The men who should have finished it had other graves to fill. I lay in the half dark of it and watch the borrowed sky, and the lantern of another dying man lit my eye. I took it when it dropped, I didn't ask whose breath had fed it. I climbed out of my own grave, and I've been digging since I left it. Every hole I dig is the one they should have dug for me. The borrowed light don't judge the hand that holds it, only see. the named and numbered end. A lantern moves through unmarked ground, and the digging starts again. He came down through the gulch before the storm had named itself. His ledger bound in something old, not leather, something else. The town of Vales crossing thought the census man had come. He counted things that census men don't carry columns from. He tallied every cruelty that died before its consequence. Every sin the grave had swallowed, still unfinished, still unpinched. The crows lined up along the eave and would not make a sound. He does not come for what was done, he comes for what was left unwound. Every wrong that met no reckoning gets written in his book. Every hand that dealt its damage and was never made to look. He is not the punishment, he is the debt that waits. The tally man of unfinished sins collects what consequence never came to take. Outside the church at Bitter Falls, he found 11 names. Men who burned an innocent and scattered to their separate claims. They each had died in comfort, beds and land and winter stores. He wrote them down in columns that had never closed before. His ledger does not age or fill, it grows with every generation's waste. Every mercy that was weaponized gets cataloged and placed. They say the book has no last page, that its spine runs to the dark, that every town and every territory bears at least one mark. Every wrong that met no reckoning gets written in his book. Every hand that dealt its damage and was never made to look. He is not the punishment, he is the debt that waits. The tally man of unfinished sins collects what consequence never came to take. I was a magistrate who kept 2 sets of books, one for the court to read and one for what I overlooked. When I died, the ledger fused itself into my hand, and every sin I buried in the columns rose and ran. I do not seek to balance anything, there is no balance left to seek. I only write what the living chose to leave in the margins of the weak. Justice never lived out here, it passed through once and did not stay. I am what remained when justice saddled up and rode away, and I am still counting. that waits, the tallyman of unfinished sins, rides on through the pardon, through the comfortable, through the ones who slept sound on unmarked graves, collecting what consequence never came to take. He has never closed the book, not once in all the years of writing. He tried once in a town called Mercy. The pages fought him back. He has not tried since.